Hi, I'm Pete Holman, Director of Rip Training here at TRX and inventor of the TRX Rip Trainer. I'm here with Courtney and Nick, and we're going to take you through some basic TRX Rip Training today. For you TRXers that are new to Rip Training, let me give you a brief overview. Both products are lightweight, portable, you can use them anywhere, anytime, and they both give users a great total body workout. While the suspension trainer focuses primarily on high tension loads, strength, and stability, the Rip Trainer focuses on rotation, asymmetrical loads, and speed. Both products complement one another, and we're going to take you through two exercises today that are Rip Training focused on rotation, how to control rotation and how to produce rotation. You guys ready? All right, let's get started. The first exercise is called a Rip Row. I'm going to have the users face towards the anchor point. Both palms are down in a mid-zone grip, okay? So the hands are dead center on the handle grips. And we're going to start in this plank posture, posterior plank posture, which is actually called our rip drag position. Scapula depressed and retracted, bars at the chest level. Now from here, I'm going to have Nick take a step back. We're going to increase that tension on his resistance cord, making the intensity a little bit greater than Courtney's. From here, what happens is we're trying to control rotation in the transverse plane. So guys, show them what happens if we allow the core muscles to relax. You see that? It just rotated their bodies back towards the anchor. So it takes a lot of effort, conscious effort, to control this neutral spine posture. So here's the movement. I want you to drop your hips down and back, simultaneously reach your hands towards the anchor. From there, squeeze the glutes, extend the hips, and row the bar towards your chest. Good, all right, we got 30 seconds. Ready, begin. This is your rip squat row. Notice, neutral spine posture. This is a plank, a moving plank, just like in suspension training. The ears, the shoulders, the hips are in alignment, okay? And we're focusing on the pulling muscles, the scapular retractors, the rhomboids, the middle traps, the erectors in the low back, the glutes and the hamstrings. Now what this does is it's going to strengthen the lumbar spine, help mitigate the risk of injury to our low back, and for athletes that have to decelerate, it's going to help slow down the body. All those muscles in the low back, the glutes and the hamstrings, are what help us decelerate in athletics. 3, 2, and 1. Hey, you stopped early. Okay, next exercise. Here's what we got is a rip punch. The first one, again, focused on controlling rotation. I'm going to have them change their safety straps. By the way, each exercise, you got to do 30 seconds on either side. Okay, you got to do both sides to even it out. All right, here we go. Next exercise is called the rip punch. I'm going to have you guys start facing away from the anchor point in an offset foot position. Weight on the balls of the feet, right arm extended out towards the target. Okay, left arm is pulled in towards the chest. This is the end range of motion. They're just feeling the tension point. Now, Nick, I want to slide your hands down. Okay, we're going to adjust his hand position. Again, increasing the lever arm, making it a little bit harder for Nick to engage in this rip punch exercise. From here, you're going to simultaneously pivot on both feet, rotate your shoulders and pelvis back towards a side-facing orientation. From there, pivot on both feet towards the target, drive the right hip forward, and rotate the shoulders, extending that right arm. Okay, that's your rip punch. We got 30 seconds here. Ready? Begin. Good. Sometimes I even give a little bit of a target so that Courtney and Nick have to focus on that spot, the same trajectory of motion, every single repetition, grooving that movement pattern. Now notice what's happening here at the feet. We've got pivot mechanics on the feet, rotating towards the target. Any athlete has to be able to pivot and cut on their feet, being light on the balls of the feet. That's going to allow us to transfer energy and power from the ground up. Driving the hip forward, good. Now let's pick it up a little bit. There you go, come on, hit, hit. There you go. Add a little bit of speed. Remember we talked about speed as being one of the training components of rip training. 3, 2, 1, good, rest. That's your rip punch. Okay, so you just learned two basic rip training principles. We learned how to control rotation doing the rip squat row, and we learned how to produce rotation performing the rip punch. For more information, please visit our blog at trxtraining.com.